There are so many other cars that you could buy for $4,000 that wouldn't be this piece of shit, though.
I don't know, man. Like, I'm just throwing it out there.
Let me throw this out there. If you own a hose, maybe coil it up next to your house and don't just leave it in the middle of your driveway so long that it gathers last autumn's leaves. Like, how do people fucking live like this, man? When we look at these cars, half of the time I'm just noticing shit in the background that just makes me think, like, you live like this?
It gives you hints into this person's life.
Yeah.
If this is how they live, what do they do to their car? How do they treat their car? And there's two probabilities here. Probability 1, he runs over the hose every day to park the car. Or 2, the car hasn't moved in that long.
Ooh. Welcome back to Collector Car Feed. Today it's an S-Chassis report as we pan for 240SX Gold on Facebook Marketplace. And if you're a 240SX enthusiast, you already know exactly how that's going to go. In the back half of this one, Netgear will try to convince us that the Ford Maverick is the truck 80% of Americans need, but let's get started. It'd be really cool if you hit like right now. Here we go. Here is a 1990 240SX SE Fastback, $7,500 5 hours ago in Stone Mountain, Georgia, 180,000 miles, nearly all stock except for the rear wheels and exhaust. Just the rear wheels.
What the fuck?
No, actually, bro, it's mismatched wheel style. It's not, it's,
This is not mismatched wheel style. This is beyond retardation. So, like, this is literally, I'm going to buy a pair now and a pair later, and it looks so unbelievably dumb.
Fart limiter blown.
Ooh, God, that dash.
Dash looking like Death Valley. Does run and drive, but I would recommend you bring a trailer. Well, that would be a downside. If I can't drive the car, that would probably be the biggest downside.
Yeah, major downside.
This motherfucker wants $7,500 for this car. The audacity of this man. With
Bondo work?
Bondo work on the roof, non-matching front seats, a
Cracked
fucking dashboard that's cracked more than, I don't know, an old man's feet.
That's
Joe
pretty
Biden's
cracked.
feet. Cracked more than Joe Biden's feet.
There it is.
The yellow fucking squirters.
No, the whole thing is just...
It's bad.
I think these are LED nozzles that have turned yellow with age because they're like clear plastic.
They're period correct then.
But
yeah,
like
it's a period correct belt.
Yeah, like I get it, it's a project, but like, man, $7,500 for this?
No.
And did the car shit itself? Is that what we're looking
I
at?
was just looking at like the other picture with all that oil stains and shit on the driveway. Like, this is clearly not the first project this dude just brought home.
If you can't even drive it far enough away from the oil stains to take a picture, I'm not interested, dude. Like, if my driveway was this fucked up because I was just going through project cars, I would go somewhere else to a parking lot around the golden hour, take my pictures. If you're taking pictures in the driveway with the stains, and one of them, looks like the car took a
This is a rich kid that his dad bought him a fucking car.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, the neighborhood's real nice.
Like, this is...
Whoa. That garage looks like a Detroit garage.
That garage is all original.
I don't mean anything by that, Atlas, but
Listen, I'm legally obliged to tell you that it's not that bad.
trying to talk some shit.
Discord.gg/feed.
Let's talk some shit, bitch.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
All right, now that we've got that out of the way.
Here is a 1992 Nissan 240SX Fastback, $9,500. He's FaceTiming with his car right now.
Screenshot of a FaceTime.
230,000 miles. I'm selling my 1992 S13 because I have another project I've got to focus on and don't really have the space anymore. Suspension and brakes, PBM, coilovers, solid bushings, stock brakes with about 70% pad life. Dash is cracked, but currently has a dash cover. Interior is complete. Couple rips in the driver's seat. I currently have seat covers on, but I don't like the way they look personally, just more comfortable. Stock steering wheel has crack at the top. Motor runs great, starts every time. I haven't had any issues before. Motor is bone stock. Trans shifts smooth, no grinds or pop-outs. 230K on the dash, welded diff. Has stock exhaust. Will come with a full set of stock Infinity wheels, a pair of black track lights, and I will throw in the full set of J&Cs for full price. Oh boy. The paint is a 3 out of 10. Cheap paint job from a previous owner, so the clear coat is peeling pretty bad. I started repainting it. But as time goes on, the car will get closer to being one color again. What the f*** is this last sentence?
What? I started repainting it. What do you
Like
mean
panel
you
by panel?
started?
I think he's painting it white.
Oh, yeah,
But-
that makes sense.
But
Okay, so
why?
look, I know we talk shit about exhaust a lot on this channel,
Yeah.
but look at this motherfucker's pea shooter.
The stock exhaust? I don't think so, dude.
No, that's not even stock, dude.
It's not. He
That's
called
not.
it stock, but it's not.
It's not.
It looks like, like a fence post or something, a flagpole.
Guy
What
needed
the
an
fuck?
exhaust and just.
And he wants $9,500.
He's out of his damn mind.
Dude, no one's gonna give you money for your fucking Jinko wheels, man. To give it a compliment, to say something nice, I like the floor mats. I like these better than like the standard JDM checkerboard. This looks kind of good. I don't mind that. And it has one ricer clutch pedal.
Yeah. He's got the AutoZone clutch pedal and then stock.
And then
the other
normal.
two. Yeah, very weird. Maybe it's a swap.
It's a piece of shit. That
Yeah.
G35 is a lot better.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
On 350Z wheels?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather have that. Moving on. Here is 1989 240SX SE Coupe, $4,000, 7 hours ago in Memphis, Tennessee. 171,000 miles, single cam, automatic, no sunroof. I've driven it once, but it revs really high and it won't idle. Driver's side has body damage. Clean title. Trunk was rusted out, so I made a new spare tire well. What? Let me read that again.
This is in Memphis, mind you.
It's a new trunk floor.
Trunk was rusted out, so I made a new spare tire well. Pretty clean inside, EGR delete, all stock.
Can't wait to
And
see
then
what
he's got some new parts and make an offer.
hillbilly bullshit this is.
I want to see that trunk.
Yeah, I want to see that spare tire well.
There's the driver's side damage. It's all in the quarter
There's some
panel.
on the front bumper too.
Yeah, the bumper's damn. The bumper's cracked.
Woo.
Oh, corner. Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
The whole it's bumped all around.
He's got the blue interior in the trunk.
Bright
and then,
blue
I
interior.
see. What the fuck?
What?
Christ.
I mean, it could be worse,
And you can see the
guess.
brackets, like where he put it, be like, oh, this needs more support, and you put a bracket.
Yeah. There's like some little flaps sticking out in here.
Yeah.
Well, that is wild, man. But it doesn't idle properly, and the engine is made out of yellow electrical tape.
Wait, threw a pair of plug wires at it. It was like, well, it doesn't idle, so.
What the fuck is this?
What is that?
That's
Is
some
that
sort
is
of
that the coolant overflow?
yeah, because where the coolant overflow should be, there's fuses or like a fused lid.
No. Well, that lid goes to that fuse box right there.
Yeah, but no, you needed the space so you could set that there. So he
That's
moved
the
his
display,
overflow
you know?
upside down back here. Like, what the fuck? This is an absolute mess.
But someone will see those 3-spoke prime wheels and think, oh, dude, it's on Advance, bro. It's such a good deal.
Dude, you're gonna see those 3 spokes and the 2-tone, and this shit is gonna go from looking like Tweety Bird into like it'll like morph into like a turkey dinner, and you're gonna buy it because you're so hungry, you're so thirsty for a 240SX that this will
it's
do.
a pig nose. It's a pig
My
nose
favorite,
on
dude.
fucking Advance.
Emmanuel G says that patina is mint.
That's not good patina.
Oof.
That's
That
not
patina's
good
starting to eat the car, dude.
Yeah, that
That's
patina
Here it
poo.
is.
causing you
That's
a hood.
poo-tina.
Can we just skip this?
Yes.
Yeah. I
Do
don't
we,
wanna
do
look
we
at
need
this.
to do this?
No.
Here is a 1995 Nissan 240SX Coupe, $27,500, listed 12 hours ago in Wilmington, Delaware, with 100,000 miles. Beautiful car, no rust, clean title. Comes with ECU Masters tuning on Acer laptop. Wow, you really went all out on that laptop. Freshly built in 2021. I have all the paperwork. Message me for videos. 23K without the wheels. Will not reply to is this still
What,
available.
look at that fucking spoiler. The
If anything, it's giving lift.
$23,500 without the wheels, and you can have it looking just like this in your passenger wheel well.
running on a laptop.
So
Finish your car.
with a different color fucking interior engine
Yeah.
bay.
Jesus.
2JZ, no shit? Or is that a 1J? I do not know.
Who
I think
cares?
it's a 2J.
It's a 2J with VVTI.
We talked about a 2J swap 240SX pretty recently on one of these videos, and we came to the conclusion of no one is ever going to buy this because this is such a specific dream.
Yeah.
And there's so many other things you could buy with that kind of money.
If you can afford it, you'll do it yourself.
Yeah, for
And if you can't do it, you're-
27.5.
you
if you
build
can't do
this.
it, if you can't do it yourself and you have that money, okay, maybe you'll buy it, but you're a fucking idiot, and that doesn't make it good.
If I had $27,000 to spend on a 240SX, it wouldn't be this one with an interior looking like whatever
I
the
was gonna say
this
you
is.
could buy the night of a 27.5. You could buy whatever you wanted off of Bring a Trailer for an S13.
So look
Yeah.
at the gauge on the top on the dash.
Yeah.
Now
hole where
look
the
at
other
the
one goes.
gauge. Look at the gauge next to the shifter.
Yeah. This should be up here where he's already ripped off a part of the top of the dashboard. Again, For 27 grand, you should fix this. If you want $27,000, I shouldn't be able to see just fucking wires everywhere in your car.
BNPX Ninja in YouTube says, I think one of these cars is a dream only because you get to see it built by you, not because you buy someone else's build. And that's exactly right. That's what we're saying. If you have someone that has that kind of money, if you had that kind of money, you'd build it yourself. One, because you're building it exactly how you want to build it. And two, you know exactly what happened in that car. You turned every wrench, you ran every wire, you fucking cummed on every bolt. So you know what you did, and if you solved the problem, you know how you solved the problem. And if that issue comes up, you say, oh, let me look over here because I remember we solved the problem this way. Maybe my solution failed.
But
you know,
you just said it though, like you're buying somebody else's problem is really what this is.
Yeah, because you don't know what the fuck this person did to the car.
He can tell you some of it, but like
he's not going
to tell you the whole truth. He's not.
No.
He's not going to tell you that they plugged the oil pan up with gum to stop a leak. You know.
I wouldn't fuck with this car. Period. You know. At no point in my life would I ever go, you know what I really need right now? $30,000 worth of somebody else's problem.
Yeah, a $30,000 pile of shit.
Yeah, it's never gonna happen.
What's the saying? I wouldn't fuck that with your dick.
I wouldn't fuck that with your dick.
Yeah.
You say it. It's your phrase.
No, I wouldn't fuck that with your dick.
There you go.
All right, 1993 Nissan 240SX Fastback, $5,500, Gainesville, Georgia, 180,000 miles, clean title, runs and drives great, K24DE, etc., etc. Asking $5,500 or best offer, no trades, sorry. 180K, paint shot, body's beat to living shit.
Wow. Yeah.
This is about $500 more than shells go for typically.
The seats are strange color. Oh, they're brown.
Yeah, they're brown. The whole interior is brown.
The floor mats are bad.
Those are like dollar store floor mats or something. Yeah, they're like super
Walmart.
thin.
God, that steering wheel is heinous.
All right, we got the NRG quick release with the eBay special, red anodized piece of shit.
Period correct fucking EL luminescent fucking gauge cluster.
Oh God, dude, I had those on my first 240. Did you ever have those?
No, my buddy had them. My buddy had them in his Focus though. And they looked cool. I'm not gonna lie, but
at the time they looked pretty cool. Yeah, I had those.
What's going on with the trim piece below that though? The trim right below the gauge cluster.
This right here?
Yeah. Just the whole surround, the color of it.
Oh yeah, it's made out of a weird like hard plastic.
Yeah, it's black. It just looks really weird in contrast. I think.
What do you think the Ejectocito does? He's got a single switch
here.
It's got to start the car or something.
And then there's a red wire that's probably connected to this going over this way.
I bet you.
Okay, so look at the line that's next to the shifter. What is that?
It goes into the passenger seat. Like look behind.
Is that the Ejectocito?
I think that's just a random piece of hose that happens to be laying there. I would assume that's not attached to anything.
I'd hope it's not attached to anything.
Oh, and he has the cringe fucking harnesses. The
cringe harnesses connected to like factory bolt positions in the bottom here. It's not good.
That you die.
Do you live in a society but belong in a society? Do you play bass guitar but wish you were blasting trumpets? Fear not, rude boy. A benevolent God has created Collector Car Feed, bestowed onto you. At collectorcarfeed.com, when you search for Facebook Marketplace 350Zs, you get a list of Facebook Marketplace 350Zs. No Altimas, no V6 Mustangs, no Kia Souls. Just exactly the fucking car you fucking wanted to see every fucking time. Thanks to Collector Car Feed, I got my very own 350Z without all the headache of using Facebook Marketplace. I'm blasting trumpets, throwing that shit sideways, getting doors, and deaf as fuck. The ladies love it too. I'm plowing more beaver than a reckless riverboat captain. Thanks, Collector Car Feed. CollectorCarFeed.com. Lock up your daughters, or they're coming home pregnant. All right, here is a sold 1995 Nissan 240SX SE Coupe, $4,000 in Gwin, Alabama. Or Gein, I'm not sure how you pronounce that one. 295,000 miles. You think Gein?
I'm gonna go with Gein.
Yeah, all right. We'll go Gein, Alabama. 1995 240SX. They'll tell us. Yeah, the local Alabamans will inform us.
Actually, bro, it's pronounced Oh, okay, dude.
Oh, my bad, dude.
My
Yeah.
bad.
I'll remember that for next time we look at a car from Alabama.
that.
Has detachable steering wheel, 2-inch wide body. Think all it needs is a fuel pump, have the running light and blinker, but just not put on. And it's sold for $4,000.
The guy's license plate said stance.
Woo.
It's $1,000 cheaper than an S13 shell, so I see why it's sold. But
How do you
that's a
wreck the
piece.
rear fart limiter?
Damn.
That's just gotta be sun, right? Like if
It's
you want a
gotta
real
be.
answer, that's
Yeah,
sun,
it's
right?
gotta be.
No,
Like,
look at the
top is all
bottom.
fucked up.
I don't know, man. That's next level.
Throwing all the shit in the back seat every day.
Yeah, hitting that with a backpack for like 10 years of college.
Who's buying these?
Maybe it's just some dude who typed in put 4,000 as his limit in Facebook Marketplace and saw this and was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. I'll buy it for $4,000.
There are so many other cars that you could buy for $4,000 that
Yeah, but
wouldn't be this piece of shit,
I don't
though.
know, man. I'm just throwing it out there.
Let me throw this out there. If you own a hose, maybe coil it up next to your house and don't just leave it in the middle of your driveway so long that it gathers last autumn's leaves in it. How do people fucking live like this, man? That's when we look at these cars, half of the time I'm just noticing shit in the background that just makes me think bitch, you live like this?
It gives you hints into this person's life.
Yeah.
If this is how they live, what do they do to their car? How do they treat their car?
Yeah.
You know?
It's like the guy that
I
had
can't
the-
be bothered to move a fucking hose for years.
And there's two probabilities here. Probability 1, he runs over the hose every day to park the car. Or 2, the car hasn't moved in that long.
Ooh. I
the
would bet
car
that
hasn't
it's...
moved.
Yeah, I would go with car hasn't moved. He's got a... Have you ever seen when the ceiling fans in the South start just giving up? And
Yeah,
they start
they
melting.
start drooping the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I replaced all my outside fans. They were bad, dude. They were the fan blades were almost vertical.
Could you turn it on? Was it still balanced? Would they
No, they would go
extend?
nuts. It would create a fucking atmospheric imbalance. Start fucking tornadoes and shit.
Sheesh, dude. Do you even get those in Arizona or New Mexico? You guys get tornadoes at all?
No, we don't do that shit.
Is that literally just a Midwest problem? Most people don't have to deal with tornadoes?
Yeah, it's literally just a Midwest thing.
Must be fucking nice.
Well, it could be worse. You could be living in Florida dealing with, hurricanes.
Hurricanes.
Nah, those are chill, dude. You just leave for a week and come back. And then you get a new roof.
But let's be real. A lot of times people just party.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we do. But in the Midwest, that's what we do when a tornado comes out. You get a beer and you stand in a garage and watch.
Yeah, the sky freaks out. Tornado hits 20, 30 miles away. You go, oh, that sucks for that Amazon warehouse.
Yeah, it
but
sucks
I'm
for
fine.
that, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
let
fine.
me go loot. Time to loot.
Ooh, this one's nice. Here's a 95 240SX a day ago, Anaheim, California. Fake miles. Complete part out. Nah, never mind. This car's nothing.
It's like the color just changed and that was it.
The part's been parked under a tree for 30 years.
It's been hanging out for a very, very long time. It looks like somebody painted it Nardo gray and then neglected it for ever since Nardo gray was
Yeah.
popular. Darius Roosboom, if Netgear could delete one car from existence, what would it be? And I guess he means if there was a model
yeah,
you could make
just-
never have
just-
existed.
Wait. Before Necker does it, we have to guess what we think it's going to be. Mark III Supra.
I can't do it because he's a contrarian, and even if we get it right, he'll just say something
Yeah,
else.
fair. All right, go ahead.
I would delete the Audi R8. If the Audi R8 never existed, the big grill fad would never happen.
The first gen R8 had a big grill? Yeah, it kind of did, I guess. Hold on.
I think that's what started it.
Nah, that's a pretty small grill.
Think so?
Yeah, that's what started. Yeah, that's what started the big grill fad.
This did?
Yes.
If that's true, then, good call.
I guess maybe, but I was not expecting R8.
I wouldn't either. I like these.
I like these too.
Okay, yeah, but it ruined car styling.
I guess so.
This is the first big grill car?
Plate
Yes.
breaks it up, but
Because
No, if that's true, then fine, yeah.
It's grilled from top to bottom. There's no bumper there, and that's what started it.
I don't know. I feel like I'd argue the Lexuses were worse.
The Predator ones?
What year's
Yeah.
the first what year's the first R8? 2006. You ever see the what's the Toyota Crown? That one has a really bad grill, but we don't get these.
Dude, the Elantra N is the worst offender.
No, the worst offender right now is the Lexus RX something or another.
It's not whatever BMW has the biggest nose.
No,
at the moment.
BMW's got the big sniffer, but there's a Lexus. Yeah, Wolf posted it.
That's terrible, dude. That is.
That's
They're
bad.
like 600.
It looks like a fucking shaver.
Yeah, it does. Isn't that a quote from Sin City? Modern cars look like electric shavers.
I was just talking to somebody about that. What did they call? The new shifter in the Porsche 911s looked like a Norelco. Yeah,
I
truck
hate
grills.
Are these getting
Yeah.
so like?
Here's
Are
the
these
thing.
getting so normalized that like this looks almost normal to me now?
Oh yeah. Well, so here's the thing. I was trying to tell somebody this the other day. I don't remember when it happened, but like at some point they just put like front bumper sensors in trucks. Like I've been driving a lot of full size pickup trucks for a very long time, and like I don't remember how the we used to park these things without front sensors because you can't see the fucking front anymore.
It wasn't because it
Very
wasn't
carefully.
that heinous before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like the front end wasn't huge.
Look,
I have an
look,
F-150. I can see around it. You know,
This
I'm
is
like,
this is how bad. Look at top of the hood, and then look at the belt line.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's no fucking reason for it to be that big, other than for fucking Billy fucking American to think my truck is so goddamn big and I'm tough, and I gotta be in my big tough truck.
it's like Poochie's here, dude, just hating on Americans like that.
Dude,
Damn,
it's fucking stupid, man.
It is stupid.
Like how much fucking space is in there?
I don't know, but I'm willing to blame the Chinese for this, frankly.
Oh yeah, 1000%.
Yeah,
Go look
the
at what
Chinese-
I don't want to
does.
give it to the Americans. I think this is China's problem.
Yeah, go look at what GAC's
No,
doing.
Americans eat that shit up, dude.
That was a little Freudian slip there.
It's so damn big, dude.
It's
It's massive.
It's because I need it because I'm big and I'm tough. And I need my rear view mirror, my side view mirror to go out, up, out, up.
It's like they saw the new regulations from like the 2000s for pedestrian safety, and they were just like, yeah, f you. We're not going to do any of that. We're going to go the exact opposite way and build like just a fucking rolling wall. I don't understand how they managed to do it because I thought that we were supposed to be protecting pedestrians. I know that we've gone over this a couple times, but it's just
Yeah, we protect.
How?
We protect them by just killing them immediately when you hit them.
So they don't have to go to the hospital.
and that's why the Maverick really is the truck that most Americans need, because most Americans don't need a fucking truck. These fucking
No.
idiots aren't hauling shit except their fat asses around, and
They
that's
gotta
why the
move
Maverick
sometimes,
is.
and that's
That's why
about
the
it.
Maverick is selling so good.
You need
If-
something to put a gigantic television in once every 5 years, and that's really all the hauling that most people do.
Yeah, that sounds about
I,
right.
I can put a television in my fucking 2-foot bed Baja.
Yeah, not modern TV, but you could do it.
I would put TVs all day long in my fucking Element.
Yeah, that would probably fit one.
Oh my god, the Element would probably fit like 4 TVs.
Yeah,
Look, I'm not
you
literally
do.
saying that people are buying
You
Silverados to
could
move
put
TVs.
20 TVs in the Element.
No. So what it
I
is
put a
is
fucking refrigerator in my Element.
Full-size refrigerator?
full
On
size?
God, I put a refrigerator in it.
French door?
Yeah, like
No,
what kind
like a-
of fridge
like
we
a-
talking
like-
about?
Like a top-bottom fridge. Freezer on top, fucking fridge on the
Oh.
bottom.
Like a poor person fridge. Okay.
Yeah, like
Not
a base, like
no,
a basic
a
man's
normal
fridge.
person fridge.
Does it have a water dispenser?
It's a poor person's fridge.
Yeah, it had a water dispenser that would dispense to an ice maker, and it would make ice.
Oh yes.
That's cheating, dude. That's not...
It was a poor person's fridge. Just say it.
Yeah, just say it's a shitty fridge. It's okay.
It was It was a fridge. It's like a fridge in an apartment.
It's like a shitty fridge.
Okay, it's a Coupe fridge, but it's a fridge. I still fit it in the fucking Element.
All right, thank you for admitting it was a Coupe fridge. We'll move on.
No, it was way bigger than that, dude.